Daf Yomi Tractate Sanhedrin, page 90, B, top of the page, the words Uketiv. V'hilo ken, vayirmesu oto ha'am v'shar. Vayamos, v'dilma kilas Elisha garam Demar Rav Yehuda Amarav, kilas chacham afilu al chinam, hi ba'a. Im kein lichtov kra, V'yirmesu v'yamos, my b'sha'ar al iske sha'ar. Okay, what are we saying here? And it is written, and it was for him, so the people trampled him in the gate, and he died. 2 Kings 7:20. The Gemara challenges, perhaps it was the curse of Elisha that caused the officer to die in that manner, not the principle of punishment measure for his lack of belief. As Yehuda says, that Rav says, the curse of the sage, even if baseless, comes to be fulfilled. This is all the more so true according to the curse of Elisha, which was warranted. The Gemara answers, if so, let them first write, and they trampled him, and he died. Why does the term in the gate, what does the term in the gate serve to teach? It teaches that he died over matters relating to the gate. It was the cynical dismissal of the prophecy of Elisha that the officer voiced at the city gate, and he was punished measure for measure and was trampled at the city gate. Let's take a break a little bit. I'll be right back. We were holding by city gate. Right, measurement, trampled the city gate. Right. Amar Yochanan. מניין התחיל מן התורה שנאמר ונתתם ממנו את תרומת השם לאהרון הכהן וכי אהרון לעולם קיים ואהרון לא נכנס לארץ ישראל שנותנים לו תרומה אלא מלמד שעתיד לחיות וישראל נותנים לו תרומה מכאן תחיית המתים מן התורה. Interesting. Yochanan says, from where is the resurrection of the dead derived from the Torah? It is derived from the verse as it is stated with regard to the truma of the tithe, and you shall give the truma of the Lord to Aaron the priest. Numbers 18:28. I think it's my parsha. Korach. And does Aaron exist forever, so that one can fulfill the mitzvah by giving him truma of the tithe? But is it not so that Aaron did not enter Eretz Yisrael, the only place where the people would give him truma? Rather, the verse teaches that Aaron is destined to live in the future, and the Jewish people will give him truma. From here, it is derived that the resurrection of the dead is from the Torah. Devei Rabbi Yishmael Tanat Aharon, ki Aharon ma'Aharon chaver. Af banav chaverim. The school of Rabbi Yishmael taught a different derivation from this verse. From the term to Aaron, one derives that truma must be given to a priest like Aaron, because Aaron is one devoted to the meticulous observant of mitzvot. They call that a chaver. Particularly those relating to ritual purity, truma and tithes. So too, one gives truma to his descendants who are chaverim. Amar Rabbi Shmuel Amar Nachmani Amar Rabbi Yonatan minayin she'ein nosin truma lekohen Amar Aretz shneimar v'yomer לעם יהושע וירושלים לתת מנת הכהנים הלוויים למען יחזקו בתורת השם. כל המחזיק בתורת השם יש לו מנס, שאינו מחזיק בתורת השם אינו מנס. Rishon Rachmani says, Yonatan says, from where is it derived that one does not give truma to a priest who is an Am Haaretz? It is derived from a verse as is stated, and he commanded the people who dwelled in Jerusalem to give a portion of the priests and of the Levites, so that they may firmly adhere to the Torah of the Lord. 2 Chronicles 31, verse 4. Everyone who firmly adheres to the Torah of the Lord has a portion, and anyone who does not firmly adhere to the Torah of the Lord does not have a portion. Okay? ספק דורס ואוכל וספק אינו דורס ואוכל אף כהן עם הארץ ספק אוכלה בטהרה וספק אוכלה בטומאה. Reb Aha bar Ada says, Ada says, Reb Yehuda says, with regard to anyone who gives truma to a priest who is an amaretz, it is as though he placed the truma before a lion. Just as with regard to lion, there is uncertainty whether it will maul its prey and eat it, and uncertainty whether it will not maul its prey and instead eat it alive. No, so too with regard to a priest who is an am haaretz, to whom one gives truma, there is uncertainty whether he will eat it in purity, and there is uncertainty whether he will eat it in impurity, thereby violating a prohibition by Torah law. Rabbi Yochanan Amar, Af Gorem Lo Misa Shinei Lo Misu Bo, Yichad Lo Dever Yaakov, Tara Af Misiu Avon Ashma Shinei Yisiu Osam Avon Ashma B'Achlam Es Kosherhem. Rabbi Yochanan says, one who gives truma to a priest who is an amaretz even causes the priest's death, as it is stated with regard to a true truma, and die. Therefore, if they profane it, Leviticus 22:9. Okay, Leviticus 22:9. For priests who partake of truma in the state of ritual impurity, profane it, and are liable to be punished with death at the hand of heaven. Rabbi Eliezer and Yaakov taught by giving truma to a priest who is an am haaretz, also one brings him to the sin of guilt, meaning a sin that will lead to additional sins, as it is stated, and so bring upon them a sin of guilt, which they eat their sacred items. Leviticus 22, verse 16. Tanya Rabbi Simai Omer B'nai L'tchias Ameis Min HaTorah Shneim Regam Hakim Moisis Berisi Tam L'teit Lahem Es Eretz Canaan Lachem V'lo Ne'emar Ela Lahem Mikan L'tchias Havitim Min HaTorah. It is taught in Braita. Rabbi Simai says, from where is resurrection of the dead derived in the Torah? It is derived from a verse, as it is stated with regard to the patriarchs. I have also established my covenant with them to give to them the land of Canaan. Exodus 6:4. The phrase "to give to you" in the land of Canaan is not stated as the meaning of the verse. It's not that God fulfilled the covenant with the patriarchs when he gave the land of Canaan to the children of Israel. Rather, it is stated to give them the land of Canaan, meaning the patriarchs themselves. From here it is derived that the resurrection of the dead is from the Torah, as in the future the patriarchs will come to life and inherit the land. The siman is going to be tzedek, gam, geshem, kam, siman. Shalut tzedukim esraban Gamliel, menayin shekadosh baruch hu b'chaim be'ezimim amar lahem min haTorah, min haNevi'im, min haKetuvim, lo kiblu mimenu. The Gemara records a mnemonic for those cited in the upcoming discussion. Sadi, Daled, Kuf, Gimel Mem, Gimel Shin, Mem, Kuf, Mem. Heretics asked Rabbi Gamliel, from where is it derived? The Holy One, blessed be He, revive the dead. Rabban Gamliel said to them that this matter can be proven from the Torah, from the prophets, and from the writings, but they did not accept the proofs from him. Min haTorah diksiv v'yomer Hashem el Moshe, Hi nechashocha imo v'zecha v'kam amrulo v'tilma v'kam The proof from the Torah is as written, and the Lord said to Moses, "Behold, you shall lie with your fathers and arise." Deuteronomy 31:16. The heretic said to him, but perhaps the verse should be divided in a different manner. It should be read, "Behold, you shall lie with your fathers, and this people will arise and stray after the foreign gods of the land." Min hanavim diksiv yechiu mesecha navlasi yikunet aktsiu ure'ei shochne afar kital orot talecha v'aretz refa'im to be developed me'itim she'echia Yechezkel. The proof from the prophets is as written, your dead shall live, my corpse shall rise. Awake and sing, you that dwell in dust, for your dew is the dew of vegetation, and the land shall be cast out the dead. 26 verse 19. The heretic said to him, but perhaps the prophecy was fulfilled with the dead Ezekiel revived. No proof may be cited from that verse with regard to any future resurrection. Wow. I have to do part 2 of this. Wow. We'll do part 2. How many minutes do we have so far? 11 minutes. Yeah, we'll do part 2. Wow, it's a big daf.